Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Menneson School District alma mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and on behalf of the members of the class of 2020, I would like to welcome you to our annual Awards Day program. Haley Galanti, Senior Class Vice President, Jordan Miller, Senior Class Treasurer, Dominic Taneri, Senior Class Secretary, and I, Milana Sacco, Senior Class President, will be presiding over today's ceremony. I would now like to take the time to introduce Mrs. Maxwell, the Senior Class Sponsor.
Good afternoon. It's really great to see you. You have no idea. This has been very difficult for all of us. I know that. I know people are not happy with how we've had to schedule things. And we're not happy about it either, believe me. We're trying to do the best that we can for you. We've been working on this for months. And it is a constantly evolving situation, and we're trying to do the best that we can so that we can honor our seniors in the best way possible. I appreciate all of your help, all of your suggestions. And sometimes there's things we don't think of. But I'm very happy that originally this particular day was going to be happening at Menneson City Park. But because of the change, we were able to have it here, and I'm glad to see all of your faces today. It's really nice to see people in person instead of on a Zoom meeting. Today, I'll be presenting the first set of awards. Mon Valley Quilt Club Scholarship. The Mon Valley Quilt Club is a group of quilters who meet monthly at the YMCA, and aside from the projects that they create, they also award a scholarship each year to a local student who plans to pursue a career in the arts. Applicants interested in fashion design, art education, interior design, visual arts, or theater arts are eligible for this award. The words of the organization, this is what they had to say about they wanted to be presented today. The student's application absolutely blew us all away, and we are so very grateful to be in a position to provide a small assistance to such an impressive and accomplished young woman. It is with the greatest pleasure that I award this $500 scholarship to Milana Sacco on behalf of the members of the Mon Valley Quilt Club. Our only regret is that we cannot meet her and her family personally at a dinner we would typically hold in her honor. But Milana, while you are at Case Western University, please remember, in spite of never having met us, you have a huge cheering section behind you in the members of the Mon Valley Quilt Club. We are confident you will accomplish whatever challenges you choose to pursue and have an exciting future ahead of you. Congratulations. Yeah, please do take off your mask for the picture. Next scholarship that I will be presenting today is from the Valley First Community Federal Credit Union. This is being presented on behalf of the Valley First Federal Credit Union CEO, Mr. James Ritter. These are his words. Valley First Community Credit Union has been awarding scholarships to local students for 10 years now. For those that don't know, Valley First has been a part of the community for 85 years and has offices in Monessen and inside the Bell Vernon Walmart. The primary criteria for the award is the contents of an essay on a financial topic. How well you manage your money will affect your life in many ways, both physically and emotionally. It mostly comes down to planning and choices. Going forward, these will be your plans and your choices. This year we had 15 applications. The judges were impressed by the quality of the essays from the applicants, so congratulations to all the teachers who impacted your ideas and writing. One of the 2020 Valley First Scholarship Awards is going to a Monessen student whose essay was entitled, How I Plan to Pay for College. Congratulations to Jordan Miller, and good luck to all seniors in the future. We know you will all continue to do well. The next award I'll be presenting is the Dorothy and Richard Barr Scholarship. The Dorothy and Richard Barr Scholarship Fund was created at the Community Foundation of Westmoreland County to provide scholarship support to Westmoreland County high school students who have demonstrated community leadership and strong academic performance. The applicant must have had a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or above. The applicant must also show community leadership in the form of volunteer activities inside and outside of the school. This year's winner of the Dorothy and Richard Barr Scholarship in the amount of $1,400 is Milana Sacco. Next, I will present the Westmoreland County School Nurse Association Scholarship on behalf of Kathy Pelligas, President of the Westmoreland County School Nurse Association, and Nadine Kalsick, School Nurse for the Monessen School District. The Westmoreland County School Nurse Association offers an annual scholarship award in memory of school nurses who have died while practicing. The award is based on academic achievement, extracurricular activities, community service, leadership roles, career goals, and honors and awards. This student met and exceeded our criteria. Most importantly, she showed the true heart of a nurse. She wants to give back to her community. Her long-term goal is to open a clinic for those who cannot afford the care that they need. A quote from her essay says, "Bringing care and comfort to others is one of the reasons why I am so interested in working in the medical field. I believe this is one of the ways I can give back to my community." We believe Jordan Miller is an excellent choice for our scholarship, and we wish her the best in the future endeavors. The last of the scholarships that I will be presenting today is the scholarship on behalf of the Monessen High School class of 1968. They write, "Greetings from the MHS class of 1968. At our 50th class reunion in 2018, our class launched a scholarship fund. We had hoped to at least help one 2019 MHS graduate with his or her further education and self-development. We saw it as our way of paying it forward in appreciation of the impact our families, our schools, and our community had in our formative years. Our class wholeheartedly responded to that initial scholarship fund appeal. We awarded 2 $1,000 scholarships last year, and we're here with you today in spirit to continue our support of your character, leadership, service, and scholarship. Making selection among those who apply for the scholarship is not an easy decision. We began to work through the process a few months ago. An anonymous donor from our class of 68 came forward at that time to provide additional funding in recognition of the likely financial hardship impacting the community because of COVID-19. This donation allows us to provide $1,000 scholarships to each of this year's 5 applicants. Haley Galante, Katara Hardison, Cami Kovach, Jordan Miller, and Milana Sacco. Our sincere congratulations and best wishes to you as you continue your education. Your depth of character, strength of leadership, outstanding diverse service in school and the community, and your hard work in the classroom are truly noteworthy. Award letters and details for receiving and processing scholarships are being mailed to your homes. Also, you 5 may be eligible for an additional $1,000 matching grant. Our fund is established through the Community Foundation for the Alleghenies, an approved program partner of PATH, Partnership for Access to Higher Education. PATH operates through PHEA, the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency. This partnership adds the possibility of an additional award. You'll find it all in the mailing to you all, class of 2020, from the class of 1968. In these unprecedented times, a few words of thought from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite my colleague, Mrs. Teaser, the school counselor, sorry, I just turned the page to be ready for her. The school counselor, she's going to present the next set of awards. Take care of the microphone.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to start today with the Sue Chi Scholar Award. This scholarship program, funded by the Buddhist Sue Chi Foundation, recognizes and provides financial assistance to outstanding college-bound high school graduates. Sue Chi scholars are selected on the basis of financial need, academic achievement, and community involvement. Each scholar receives an award of $1,000. This year, Haley Galante has been selected as a 2020 Sue Chi Scholar and will be awarded $1,000 towards her college tuition. The Mon Valley Community Federal Credit Union is pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 Volunteer Memorial Scholarship. The awardee was chosen based on her excellent essay, academics, and valued membership with the credit union. This year's winner, receiving a one-time award of $2,000, is Cami Kovach. The Elks National Foundation Legacy Awards are presented to qualifying children and grandchildren of Elks members. This scholarship totals $4,000 for the 2020 through 2024 academic years. The 2020 Legacy Awards recipient will perform service once a year with an Elks Lodge during the 4 years of receiving the scholarship. As a member of the Menneson Elks number 773 Lodge, I am proud to recognize Jordan Miller for winning one of the 4-year ENF Legacy Awards. Jordan is a lifeguard for the Menneson Elks swimming pool and has participated in numerous service projects for the Lodge. We couldn't be more proud of Jordan and her academic accomplishments and know that she will continue to make us proud as she continues her education at Winsburg University. The Menneson High School class of 1976 has established a scholarship to be awarded to 2 Menneson High School seniors. The purpose of this award is to recognize 2 students, 1 male and 1 female, who have demonstrated better than average academic performance, been accepted to a 2- or 4-year college, university, or vocational school, been actively engaged in leadership and volunteerism, and with financial need. The class of 1976 was a close-knit class of a little over 200 students. We have fond memories of our youth and high school days. The early 70s were a challenging time, but we enjoyed each other immensely in the classroom, on the field, and we were community-oriented. We were a class of hardworking students from hardworking families, very connected, and we haven't forgotten those connections. We continue to enjoy our time together during class reunions. Many of us still live in Menneson, while many have moved across the country. Through the years, we have experienced trials and triumphs, and sadly, we have lost many of our classmates. Particularly this year, we feel compelled to share our good fortune and give back to our community in some way. While so much has been taken away or abruptly cut short for you seniors, we decided that a way to give back would be to honor your class of 2020 with 2 scholarship awards. We are extremely proud to present the inaugural Class of 76 Scholarship Award to 2 students who have continually demonstrated dedication to their academics, commitment to hard work, and a positive spirit. We are so happy to welcome you to the community of MHS alumni and to congratulate you on your accomplishments. The recipients of the Class of 1976 Scholarship Awards of approximately $1,300 per student are Darian Allensworth and Deja Grogan. And the last scholarship that I'm presenting today is for the Menneson Knights of Columbus. Students who are members at Epiphany of Our Lord Catholic Church or St. Mary's Byzantine Catholic Church are eligible for the Menneson Knights of Columbus Merit Scholarship. Winners are chosen based on activities and services performed for the church, as well as academic standing and recommendations. This year's recipient from Menneson High School is Milana Sacco. She has proven to be a student that her church and community wants to recognize and encourage to continue her educational effort. The Knights of Columbus, Menneson Council number 954, and R. Ted Harhide, Grand Knight, wish you all of God's blessings in your future endeavors. And for the next set of scholarships to be presented, I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Leanne Spazak, the Superintendent of Schools.
Good afternoon. The first award that I was glad to present is from the Menneson PTA Scholarship. The Menneson MSPTA is honored to be able to award these scholarships each year. Throughout the year, we have fundraisers to raise money for the students. This is for field trips, parties, Teacher Appreciation Day, and much more. The PTA also relies on students to help each year. Student volunteers work at Santa's Workshop, the Book Fair, Paws Pictures, Easter Bunny Pictures, and Santa Pictures. We greatly appreciate their help. This year has definitely been one to remember. The Menneson PTA wishes the class of 2020 the best of luck. Congratulations to the following students who will each receive a $300 scholarship. Jordan Miller, Cami Kovach, Haley Galante, Dominic Teneri, and Milana Zacco. Congratulations. Okay, the next award is on behalf of the Menneson Band parents. On behalf of the Menneson Band parents, we would like to congratulate the MHS class of 2020, especially the 7 seniors who participated in band. While this year's award is being given to 2 individuals, we would like to commend all of you. Research has shown that participation in music enhances all of you and other skills. This group illustrates that as they also excel in the classroom, graphic and visual arts, trade programs, and athletics, you will be missed. Sorry, you will all be missed, and it has been a pleasure watching you grow. Congratulations to all, especially this year's recipients, Joshua Anderson and Zane Lakeman. The next scholarship is presented is the William Pavlovich Memorial Scholarship. The award is presented in memory of Bill Pavlovich. Mr. Pavlovich, which is one of those teachers that the students loved to have. Though he would make them work incredibly hard. He was one of those teachers that when you were decorating for the prom or the Christmas dance, you would stop decorating and go to his class, because you didn't want to miss anything. Mr. Pavlovich served in the Navy before becoming to Menneson High School to teach both chemistry and calculus. He was well aware of how important those courses are, along with physics, to where someone who wanted to pursue a career in this specific field, whether it was engineering or nursing. The application for this award is a stealth application. You fill out your application when you schedule your classes. In order to be considered for this award, you must take and excel in chemistry, physics, and calculus. If you are missing one of these, it doesn't matter how well you have done in any of the other 2. You must take all 3. On behalf of the Bill Pavlovich family, it gives me great pleasure to present this scholarship to Josh Anderson. The next award is from the Menneson Lions Club. On behalf of Mr. Tim Billick and and Mr. Red Wardfield. Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2020. Our Menneson Lions Club will again this year present 3 grants to deserving students. All 3 grants are given to individuals who meet criteria established by the committee and are members of the Menneson Leo Club. Here at Menneson High School, the Leo Club is a student-based group sponsored by the Menneson Lions Club. Currently, Lions Club member Candace Kelly is the Leo Club advisor who provides guidance to these ambitious young adults. The purpose of the Leo Club is to promote civic-minded volunteer approach to giving back to our community and is to assist those in need, including the handicapped and the blind. 2 of the grants are $1,000 grants funded through the Menneson Lions Club fundraising activities. The 3rd grant is a $3,000 grant, which has been named the Margaret Conroy Endowment Grant because it has been made possible through the generosity of the late Margaret Conroy, a former educator at the Menneson School District. Students who apply for these grants have their applications reviewed by the committee of 3 Menneson Lions Club's members. Awards are based on academics, attendance, activities, and an essay that they are required to write. The 2 $1,000 Lions grants go to Jordan Miller and Haley Galante. The $3,000 Margaret Conroy grant goes to Milana Sacco. The last award that I will present is the Menneson Rush Draver Rotary Awards. During the school year, the Menneson Rush Draver Rotary holds several fundraising events throughout the community in order to provide deserving students from Menneson and Mount Vernon with $1,000 scholarships. As in the past, this year the Rotary will be providing 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 of our graduates. It is my pleasure as a member of the Menneson Rush Draver Rotary to announce this award year's recipients. Haley Galante and Milana Sanders. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Gina Navarrete, our athletic director for the Student Athlete Awards.
The first athletic award is the Frank P. Ozarski Memorial Award. Frank P. Ozarski is given annually to a senior graduating athlete of Menneson High School who best combines athletic competence with outstanding academic achievement and intends to continue his or her education at a college or university. The award consists of a scholarship, also a plaque assigned in the hallway outside the Menneson High School gymnasium, which displays the names of all awardees. The award has been given each year since 1969, the year of Mr. Ozarski's untimely death at age 50. This year marks the 52nd time the award has been presented. Mr. Ozarski has played football for Menneson High School. He is a graduate of Massanutten Military Academy. He is a graduate and football player at Duke University, graduate 1947, selected All-Southern Conference Guard in 1940. He's a graduate of Dickinson Law School in 1950,
He served as a veteran in World War II, the 25th Infantry Division in the Pacific. He was a Westmoreland County Assistant District Attorney for 10 years. He was a practicing attorney in the city of Menneson. He was a solicitor for the city of Menneson from 1954 to 1957. And then in 1953, he was appointed to the Menneson City Council to complete the unexpired term of his late father, Frank P. Ozerski Sr. This year's winner is Dawn Taneri. Next one is the National Italian American Sports Hall of Fame. The Pittsburgh chapter of the National Italian American Sports Hall of Fame awards individual scholarships to deserving high school, senior student athletes. Menneson High School is proud to recognize Milana Sacco as an awardee in the class of 2020. The Al Masco Award is given to a member of the football team who had the highest GPA. This year's winner is Dominic Taneri. The Mike Figgle Award is given to a member of the boys basketball team who was not a starter, but came in off the bench to give a spark to his team. This year's winner is Dylan Bradshaw. The Tri-County Athletic Directors Award is given to a male student and a female student. The goal of the award is to honor young men and women who excel in athletics and academics. The award is sponsored and funded solely by the Trifada membership. Recipients of this award were selected on the basis of two criteria, athletics and academics. The criteria breakdown is based on 60% athletics and 40% academics. This year's winners are Milana Sacco and Cameron Frollo. The WPIAL Scholar Athlete Award nominees is given to a male student and a female student in recognition of demonstrating achievement in the areas of academics, athletics, and school community service during their high school careers. This year's winners are Milana Sacco and Cameron Frollo. The Westmoreland County Scholar Athlete nominees are to be male or female seniors who have excelled in at least one varsity sport while maintaining a QPA of 3.5 or higher and ranking in the top 20% of his or her class. Athletic directors were asked to take into consideration the difficulty of the sport, the amount of time necessary to train and compete, the level of competition, and other awards or recognition received by the nominee. Qualities of citizenship and leadership should have been demonstrated by the nominee over his or her high school career. Typically, the nominees would be honored at a dinner at Lakeview Lounge, which obviously didn't happen this year. This year's recipients are Milana Sacco and Cameron Frollo. The Menneson High School Scholar Athlete Award is given to both a male student and a female student. It is given to the student athlete with the highest GPA. He or she must participate in the sport for at least 2 years, with one of them being his or her senior year. This year's winners are Milana Sacco and Dominic Tanieri. The last athletic award is the Menneson High School All-Around Athlete Award, which is given to a male student and a female student. Coaches, teachers, administrators, and the athletic trainer vote for one male student and one female student for all-around athlete. The vote reflects a senior student athlete who is well-behaved and is a role model in the classroom as well as on the playing field. He or she should be a positive leader who will represent the great tradition of the Menneson Greyhounds. For the female student, this year's winner is Katara Hardison. And for the male students, we had a tie. This year's winners are Cameron Frollo and Dylan Bradshaw. Typically with the Menneson High School Scholar Athlete and the All-Around Athlete, we do give plaques for these awards. We weren't able to order them until last week, so those of you that won, we will deliver them to your houses as soon as we get them. Up next is Mr. Mango, the principal of Menneson High School.
Good afternoon, everyone. We just want to echo Mrs. Maxwell's sentiments. To look out and see familiar faces, seniors, families that I know. It's nice that we're able to do this, and it brings normalcy in my life and hopefully yours. The first of scholarships that I'm going to be presenting are the Challenge Program Incorporated Senior Awards. The Challenge Program Incorporated and business partner Retail PA LLC send a congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 and to the seniors who will receive a Challenge Program Award. The Challenge Program Incorporated is a program for all students in grades 10, 11, and 12, building sustainable business/education partnerships. These partnerships introduce students to career opportunities in their communities and encourage the solid work habits required for success. Through the support of Retail PA LLC, 5 seniors will receive a $200 reward in one of the following Challenge Program categories: attendance, STEM or STEAM, community service, academic improvement, and academic excellence. The Challenge Program sends their appreciation to our school's administration, teachers, and staff for participating and motivating our students to perform at their highest level. There was also plans before everything happened for us to take field trips to Retail PALC. It's a company in Lenora to introduce some seniors. They wanted some juniors and seniors to come out to see that there are careers and explore different things that are in the valley. But obviously that didn't happen. They actually have online right now a virtual walkthrough on their website. So without further ado, here are the names of the Challenge Program Senior Award recipients, made possible once again by Retail PA LLC out of Lenore. For academic excellence, this individual is a leader in the classroom as a scholar and a leader to her peers. She's very deserving of this award. For academic excellence, Milana Sacco. For the STEAM and /STEM award, this individual took part in one of our initial groups, the YWCA Tech Girls, became a mentor in that program. She's very interested in that subject area. She's a member of our TSA club. She's taken all the math and science courses we put here, and that is Ailey Galante. Our next award is for academic improvement. Usually this award's going to go to students that start out slow. Not everybody at 14, 15, 16 years old is self-prepared or self-aware enough, and that hits them later in the junior and senior year and they turn things around. This student is no exception to that. He improved his GPA just from a junior to a senior by 0.8 points this year. So he went from about a 2.7 to almost a 3.6 on average GPA this year. And if we look back through his record, it's pretty much a steady improvement since freshman year. I don't believe I see him here, but for academic improvement, it would be Taylon Love. The next is for community service. This individual is always ready to lend a hand. She's the first one to line up and say, I'll help or I'll do it. And that's a unique quality to find in a younger student, and anybody, really. But she does it without question, without asking what's in it for me. And for community service, that individual is Raina Winston. This individual has always been focused on school, but that really came to light when he was dealing with some health issues that required him to not be in school last year. But every time I saw him last year, every time he could be in school, what do I need? What can I do? How's my attendance? I'm making up my work. Mom was calling, which was important as well. But he always wanted to be here. And he went, and he never really missed school in 9th and 10th grade either. But he went from having the year he had last year to only missing 2.5 days this year. And I think he's deserving of this award. And that's Ethan Fleming. Our next award and presentation is going to be for Mr. John Husher. So today, Menneson High School, their students in our community are once again blessed to have the support and generosity of a very special alum, Mr. John Husher. Since Mr. Husher started giving out the scholarships to our students, he has awarded well over $1.5 million to graduates in Menneson High School. John Herbert Husher grew up in Menneson and attended Menneson High School, just like you. He graduated from Menneson in 1950 and enlisted in the military. Upon completion of military service, he attended the University of Pittsburgh and received a bachelor's degree of science in engineering. In 1958, he began his career as an electrical engineer by immediately beginning to contribute to the world of electronics as one of the first inventors of integrated circuits, or microchips, with Westinghouse in Pennsylvania. Mr. Husher joined Fairchild Semiconductor in 1968 as the Director of Digital Circuits worldwide. In 1970, he took over Linear Integrated Circuits Group and led it to becoming one of the initial analog circuit divisions. And in 1982, Mr. Husher joined Micro, a small privately owned test company that at the time, he led as Vice President General Manager and was instrumental in it becoming Micro Semiconductor Incorporated, a publicly traded company and a successful analog supplier of integrated circuits. After 20 years with Micro, he finally retired in 2002. In addition to his engineering career, Mr. Husher has issued 17 patents ranging from semiconductor devices to the shoeing of animals. He has also authored several novels, and one I'm going to point out today, and our seniors received last year, was the title Life and Death. Almost great prognostication by Mr. Husher on this, but a book our seniors received last year, and he didn't send this year, but I might have some copies if anyone is interested. This book covers life and death, but is mainly about life. It covers the 5 worst causes of death, the history of mankind, and what has been done to prevent and repeat these causes. The story covers the dramatic efforts since the 18th century by key individuals to overcome illness and extend the life of man. It takes you to present time, which was, at that time was 2015 when the book was published, and what is being done to overcome many of the everyday illnesses and death-threatening ones. Many readers will find the information is valuable to them in taking actions to prevent or resolve their medical problems. So I'm sure Mr. Husher, with the times of today, has found things interesting in reference to what he knew has been a problem and could become a problem if you review the book. And like I said, if anyone is interested, I can give a copy of it. So Mr. Husher today is awarding 5 students scholarships for the class of 2020 for 4 years of schooling, totaling $8,000 apiece. So $2,000 for each of their 4 years of schooling. The total is $40,000 for the 5 students. The first awardee of the 2020 scholarships are as follows. Jordan Miller, attending Waynesburg University. Aubrey Hockenberry, also attending Waynesburg University. Dominic Tanieri, attending Central University. Cami Kovach, attending California University. And Cameron Frollo, attending Central University. Mr. Husher asked that he also recognize that there are 2 other high-level candidates, Haley Galante and Milana Sacco, but they will be attending an out-of-state school and therefore do not qualify, unfortunately, for the award. One last round of applause for our Husher. Next, we are moving on to the presentation of honor awards. And Dr. Spazek, could you assist with that, please? Students, when I call your name, please come up by individual and return to your seats. Afterwards, we will take group photos of the honors, highest honor groups together in the gymnasium. First, we are going to present the CPC honor awards. Like us, CPC wasn't able to proceed with their normal year-end procedures and their senior ceremonies as they would. So they asked us to present honor awards to these 2 students who have earned them for their 3 years worth of work at CPC. CPC is an important aspect for a lot of our students. We have 40+ students between AM and PM attending CPC. That percentage-wise and number-wise, that's a great number for us. It gives students different avenues than the typical classroom. So it's fantastic that our students take advantage of that opportunity. Our 2 CPC Honor Award recipients this year. First is Zycavia Harrison. And if you're not afraid that will hand you your boards, I encourage you to put them on for photos later or come. The next CTC Honor Corps recipient is Raina Winston. There's one other CTC student I want to honor, and CTC has said they're going to conduct a program on that, but it is Skylar Major Frost. Skylar's in the audience today, but we don't have your award or what the CTC wanted us to say, but I wanted to take the time. Skylar was recognized as the top senior in health careers. So, next, we're going to recognize and honor our honors, high honors, and highest honor students, including with our salutatorian and valedictorian. I first want to just speak to our seniors. As a senior group, you had your highs and lows during these years for sure, and I'm sure this year. But by the numbers in front of me, it shows that you did the work when you had to and concentrate on the future in front of you. You will walk out of these doors this Friday as graduates of the class of 2020. But don't forget, you will walk out as Greyhounds as well. You carried on many traditions. Your academic achievements and SAT scores showed up. School and volunteer work, leadership. Once again, most of the class got calls. This class was a group that for the most part, lended a helping hand when they needed. And they had great leadership with their class officers in that aspect. Extracurricular success, our GPA performances, our band, our honors choir, and honors band students, extraordinary. Both tech leaders, which we just recognized and will continue to recognize. There are students that are, that are receiving our honor corps that attend VOTEC. VOTEC is not what we think it used to be. Athletic success has been continued here, as it always is a tradition. So as you walk out as graduates of Menneson City School District on June 12, 2020, remember years down the road to help out those around you and those who really need assistance in some way. Whether it is back here in Menneson or wherever you call home at that time. Someone surely helped you along the way, so please take that time to help them when called upon. With that being said, the following students are going to be called to the stage because they did everything expected of them and more in their 4 years of high school that is quickly coming to an end. Class rank and GPA. Guys, I'm sorry. It doesn't hit you till you're up here. It might not affect the other teachers until they walked in our classrooms and they saw March 13th on the board. But we all want to see you, and like Ms. Maxwell said, we've done everything we can to do things for you. So, class rank and GPA will now start with the number 15th ranked student in the class, and working our way up to salutatorian and valedictorian. Honors, which is 3.25 to 3.499. Our 15th ranked student in the class of 2020 is Melvin E. Reed III with a 3.2529 grade point average. Our 14th student in the class of 2020 with a 3.2982 grade point average, Raina Winston. Our 13th student with a 3.3051 grade point average, Zane Lakin. Our 12th ranked student with a grade point average of 3.4182, Mackenzie Wayner. And our 11th ranked student with a 3.4737 grade point average, Darian Allenworth. High honors, 3.5 to 3.999. Our 10th ranked student in the class with a 3.7018 grade point average, Joshua Anderson. Highest honors, 4.0 and above. Our 9th ranked student in the class with 4.0351 grade point average, Deja Brogan. Our 8th ranked student in the class with a 4.0702 grade point average, Angelina Lepresti. Our 7th ranked student with a 4.2885 grade point average, Cameron Frollo. Our 6th ranked student with a 4.4107 grade point average, Cami Kovac. Our 5th ranked student with a 4.4821 grade point average, Dominic Teneri. Well, for the salutatorians and valedictorians, if you don't mind, if you could come up with your daughters, that would be helpful. Our salutatorian for the class of 2020, 4th ranked student in the class with a GPA of 4.6491, Aubrey Hockenberry. Aubrey is the daughter of Eric and Lee. Valedictorians for the class of 2020, tied for the rank of number 1, with a GPA of 4.6842 in alphabetical order. Haley Galante. Daughter of Kenneth and Jill Galante. Our next valedictorian in the class of 2020, Jordan Miller. Jordan is the daughter of Travis and Lisa Miller. And also valedictorian, co-valedictorian for the class of 2020, Milana Sackett. Milana is the daughter of John and Melissa Sackett. Sorry, I'm questioning myself. Next, I'm going to present the 2020 Hall Honor and Outstanding Student Awards. For those of you who don't know much about this award, I would like to take a moment to explain. Beginning in 1931, students have been recognized and recorded annually based on their merit as a member of the graduating class who has done the most for the welfare, good name, and progress of Madison High School, as shown by a vote and point calculation of their achievements and participation. Starting in 2004, the name of the runner-up has been recognized as the Outstanding Student, along with the Hall Honor Student, on the award that hangs in the entrance area outside our main office. To be eligible for the awards, the students must complete a senior activity verification form which tracks their participation in school clubs and organizations, athletics, and academics. Points are then awarded by the club or organization sponsors, coaches, teachers, and administration on a predetermined point value system. This award was sponsored by the Menneson Ross River Rotary for more than 38 years, and we thank them for their efforts during that time. It is now sponsored completely by the Menneson School District. I will now call out the top 5 point totals for the class of 2020 in alphabetical order. I will then announce the winner of the Outstanding Student and Hall Honor Award once all 5 students are represented. Our first nominee, Haley Galante. Aubrey Hockenberry. Jordan Miller. Milana Sackett. And Dominic Tanan. Congratulations to our top 5 finalists. And at this time, the runner-up and outstanding student in the class of 2020, which will receive a plaque and a monetary amount, is Haley Galante. And the Hall Honor Award goes to Milana Sackett. Round of applause for our top 5 finalists. Today, with the help of our local communities and organizations, Madison School District once again was able to honor the efforts and hard work of our graduating seniors. They were recognized for their academics, character, community service, athletics, and other talents that they have displayed here at Menneson High School and throughout their lives. All those you saw here today were deserving of more than we can even begin to describe. Seniors, I want to thank you for all you have done in your time here in Menneson School District. You've been a great group to work with, and you have made me proud as your principal and made your community and teachers proud of your efforts over the years. You've done all that has been asked of you, and you are leaving with high expectations we have for you. Make sure to take time over these last few days, this last week, this summer. It's a little bit different than it normally is. To enjoy the memories before your next chapter of life begins. Hopefully we can get together for a picnic or something this summer as a class, as time goes on here. We wish you the best of luck, and remember there are individuals in this building, or in this community, or in this world who are there for you if you ever are in need. A couple of thank yous I want to make sure I thank Mrs. Teaser for putting everything together today. She had a lot of email communication and phone calls more so than normal with the way things have been. Finding out that organizations were still meeting to get awards, etc. Mrs. Maxwell for her diligent help as usual as a senior class sponsor. Mrs. Dillon, Mrs. Cranford, Mrs. Davis, Romanzi, for his usual help and assistance and everything he does daily. Ms. Navarrete, the same thing. Mr. Caterina coming in helping with the sound today. Our school board, Dr. Spacek. A couple of other items and housekeeping things before I have one other presentation. Photo instructions. If you received honor codes today, please make sure immediately after leaving the auditorium today, you head to, and parents, you can go to it. Just once again, just try to adhere to the distancing that we are trying to do. But head to the gymnasium where we're going to take our usual class or group photos of the honors groups, high honors, highest honors, all the honor board recipients, etc. Also, Jenna photographer, she has a photo to take after she's going to do the group photos. When that's complete, if any families would like to get photos with your son or daughter today, there's a backdrop set up just outside the middle school side that come over, wait, and Jen will take pictures that will be available to you for today if you wish. Thank you. Instructions will be in your senior packets that you will receive Friday. I'm walking out the door. The thank you notes. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. The thank you notes you receive, and parents, please help me with this. They'll be self-addressed and self-stamped. All you have to do is write a thank you to whoever gave you an award today, monetary or not. That is an important factor. Saying thank you carries on the tradition for us here. It's something that allows for next year that group to say, a student from Menneson is worthy of that group because they said thank you. That's something we want to instill in you, most of you have. But make sure you fill out that thank you note and send it. Everything will be done for you. And then also, if you received any check today, or if you have any questions, Mrs. Teaser will be at the front desk on the way out the main door. I'd like everybody to exit out the main door, not out the vestibule of the auditorium if possible. But she may need to see you for a signature or possibly a social security number, depending on what scholarship it was, for accounting purposes from the scholarship organizations and so on and so forth. So please make sure to handle that as well. So at this time, we have a special diploma presentation. Due to unexpected circumstances out of our control, I know and believe the student deserves this opportunity based on her hard work and character. She unfortunately won't be able to be with us Friday, so that is why we're going to give her this honor today. Members of the Board of School Directors and Dr. Spacek, I certify that this graduate of the class of 2020 has completed all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Department of Education of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of School Directors of the School District of the City of Menneson. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present this member of the 117th graduating class of Menneson High School. Dr. Spazek, will you please assist me at this time? Which, Mrs. Teaser and Mr. Magic, can you take a quick run and give me what I need out of the closet? Do you know what I'm talking about? See, when you do things different, you forget things. So, at this time, without further ado, I want to present Haley Marie Galante, co-valedictorian, graduating with highest honors, Vice President of the Class of 2020. Waiting on one thing, sorry for the suspense. Okay, so we have everybody's there for 30 seconds. Don't take it too far. Anybody got any jokes? Okay. Haley, your diploma is on its way. But, while that time is coming, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Department of Education, and the Board of School Directors of the School District of the City of Menneson, I now pronounce you as a graduate of the 117th graduating class of Menneson High School. Congratulations. Going to you as soon as Mr. Manley comes back. I don't want to keep Haley up here any longer than she has to be. We will have that for you, and I apologize. But at this time, our awards presentation is concluded, and please follow the directions I gave prior. Thank you for coming, thank you for seeing you all, thank you for being understanding. Appreciate it.